Role-playing games are wonderful story-driven experiences that complement the mobile gaming experience nicely. Mobile RPGs provide this experience in a significantly more accessible manner than a PC or console. Why spend ages hunting for your controller when you can immerse yourself in your favorite RPG by whipping out your phone? However, there are still plenty of worthless RPGs out there, so we've saved you the work of sorting through the junk by collecting the 10 best RPG games for you to try out. Excited to see what's coming next? Then let's get right to it! This video is sponsored by DISLYTE. I'm the voice actress for Chloe, Medea, so download today! Kicking off the list at number 10, Chronicle of Infinity. This is a role-playing game from Neocraft Limited, is highly appreciated for its graphics and super exciting combat gameplay. If you're looking for an MMORPG for this class, you must play this game. Chronicles of Infinity takes place when members of the Astral Heroic Alliance gather to fight the brutal Obsidian Legions. The war breaks out, and you appear as a defender side by side with your forces to repel the Dark Obsidian forces. In your clan, you're free to exchange playing experiences, buy and sell valuable items. A bustling market opens, ready for you to step in and absorb the quintessence of seniors to shorten your path to success. This is one of the MMORPGs worth playing on mobile. Moving on to number 9, we have Jade Dynasty New Fantasy. New Fantasy is a free-roaming MMORPG title based on the popular Jade Dynasty franchise. New Fantasy surprises with astonishing 3D graphics and authentic turn-based MMO features. The game boasts a vast world to be explored as you make your way through perilous terrain and take down terrifying enemies with your controllable character. The first thing that might strike you when booting up the game is the broad range of customization for your character. The gameplay can be split into 2 sections. Firstly, you have the explorative aspect in which you can control your character and explore the massive world of Jade Dynasty. Then we dive into the combat section of the game in which you square off against enemies in turn-based combat. Coming in at number 8, we have Tamashii, Rise of Yokai. This is an anime-style 3D MMO ARPG where you can cross paths and fight side by side with all kinds of yokai and guardian spirits, called Tamashii. The game offers an immersive experience of becoming a demon slayer in a magnificent yet dangerous world, featuring cute characters, fine-tuned action system, and stunning visual effects. Before starting, you'll choose one of 3 character classes: Samurai, Onmyoji, and Cannoneer. Each character in the game will have 6 separate power indicators, including range, combo, survive, mobile, burst, and distance. These stats will help you easily choose the character class that best suits your fighting style. Although the gameplay hasn't changed too much compared to the products of the same genre, we believe that it'll make you feel hooked right from the first time enjoying it. Next up at number 7, we have Darkbound. Darkbound is an ARPG which takes you to a universe full of supernatural creatures and enemies that you'll have to face. To save humanity from the most profound devastation, you'll have to go through the different zones in which the map's divided in to take advantage of the qualities of your warrior. In this game, you'll soon realize that you're in front of a title which the visual and the sound merge perfectly to generate a first-class creation. From the first missions, you'll find sequences of cinematic aspects in which various characters will give you some clues about the game's plot. The epic soundtrack also adds to the excitement as you travel through spectacular landscapes composed in an outstanding way. Down to number 6, we have Teetiny. Teetiny is a multiplayer online role-playing game published by Smilegate Megaport. The game's built in the background of a vibrantly animated world. You'll experience a lot of diverse activities when playing. Everything in Teetiny takes place in a magical, colorful world made up of clusters of floating islands and a towering tower in the middle. The goal of every player participating in the server is to enter the tower and conquer all unlimited levels inside the tower. When you start playing the game, you'll play as a random character and begin your adventure on a small island in the middle of the ocean. You're free to go around and kick things off your way, talk to other characters, explore locations, take on quests, and upgrade as you explore. Moving on to number 5, we have Tower of Fantasy. This is an epic post-apocalyptic MMORPG from the publisher Perfect World, and is rated with the famous Genshin Impact. Ignoring the fact that people often compare Genshin Impact or the recent scandals, to be fair, Fantasy of Tower is a game worth playing. Compared to the common ground of mobile online combat role-playing games, which are still quite confusing, Fantasy of Tower emerges as a representative which has full of deep, wide, and different qualities. Just a short time after launch, the game's won the hearts of players for many reasons. One of the reasons for that is the graphics are very excellent with Unreal Engine 4 technology, and the character sets are constantly being added new. But for me, the attraction of this game is the high-paced combat actions and huge, colorful sci-fi open world. Next up at number 4, we have Dark Nemesis Infinite Quest. Dark Nemesis is an eye-catching 3D MMORPG for those passionate about state warfare. It has a good plot, extensive characters, and a challenging, gritty arena. Believe me, there are many things in this game that are worth spending many hours on. The game gives you 4 character classes: Warrior, Assassin, Mage, and Archer. Each class will have a specific set of skills with advantages and disadvantages. Remember to level them up often. Why? Because when facing fierce enemies, they can evolve into heavy weapons that help you fight much better. Dark Nemesis is not much different from typical MMORPG games regarding the game mode. You can play solo or play dramatic PvE with hordes of demons. Coming in at number 3, we have Dislight. Now it's time to enjoy something interesting. You may have played a number of RPG games, but today in this video, you're going to experience a brand new RPG game called DISLYTE. DISLYTE is a trendy, futuristic mythology RPG set in future cities with striking audio-visual experience and super-heroic characters. Like Chloe or Medea, I voice act as her.
Fashion is not just about aesthetics, but attitude.
Evil roams the streets, and danger lurks in the shadows away from the bright city lights. Heroes who get divine power from gods of mythologies must rise once more and answer the call to defend humanity from its greatest threat. Let's talk about the game's most amazing characters. You'll get to choose a variety of characters, for example, Anubis, Artemis, Medusa, Odin, and Nezha. When you start this game, you pretty much get a dedicated team. For example, it's the first 4-star hero everybody gets, that's Artemis. She's one of the best AoE damage dealers in the game. She has self-heal and more damage power, and also there are Anubis, which is also extremely powerful or potent in their respective use cases. Nezha is a damage god, his ability of Lance Burner deals damages, and so on. Well, in my gameplay experience, the game is set in the new future with a stylish urban mythological theme with a stunning audio-visual experience. I love how the heroes appear once the players summon them using the turntable. Also, it's spells-bound graphics. In DISLYTE, you can automate battles and obtain loot so that you can play without hands. During automatic battles, you can minimize their battles and play other modes. In-depth strategy has both tactical combat and turn-based combat. Now it's time to take action! Right now, just click on the link in the description below and hit download to get DISLYTE, the world's most popular and brand new RPG mobile game. Next up at number 2, we have Eden Zero Pocket Galaxy. This is an action role-playing game adapted from the popular anime series Eden Zero. The gameplay is quite simple. Basically, you need to form a team of up to 3 members. You'll control one of 3 characters and go around the map to do missions. You can once again experience the storyline of the Eden Zero series and play multiplayer modes. The characters are all completely free to unlock according to the storyline. Your task is to just upgrade them to become stronger. The arena system allows players to fight to test the strength of the squad. However, without rewards, we all feel a lack of motivation, and the game's designed based on 3D graphics technology. In general, the character designs are similar to those of the manga. However, the character animations are hard and raw. And in number 1 spot, today we have Torchlight Infinite. This is an action role-playing game in a sci-fi setting where you'll become the hero and enter uncompromising battles to defeat evil forces. The game sets in the era of Ember technology, 200 years since the events of Torchlight 2, and now's been surrounded by lots of enemies who are all kinds of ferocious monsters. There are up to 4 playable heroes, each has its own 24 skill trees, equivalent to more than 180 skills that can be used in different battles. When playing, you'll see that the game is harmonized between monster battle role-playing and the action-adventure genre. In an open world filled with mystery and danger everywhere, you'll need to fight and win constantly to give yourself new powers and skills. So that's it for today. Please leave us a comment and let us know what you think. If you're looking for a dedicated multiplayer experience, check out our roundup of the best multiplayer games for mobile. If you like this video, click like. If you're not subscribed, then you know what to do. As always, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm Sarah. You can follow us on our social media. We'll see you next time, right here on Android Tools. Peace!